Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And I was thinking about the Baltimore Ravens football team, how when they came to Baltimore in 1996, all of the various quarterbacks they've had over the years until Joe Flacco became their starter, and then later on Lamar Jackson. But they went through quite a few different quarterbacks, and I actually don't remember some of these years that well. But 1996, Vinny Testaverde was our quarterback, all 16 of the games. 1997, Testaverde again for 13 games, and Eric Zaire out of Georgia, I remember him. He started three of them. 1998, Jim Harbaugh quarterbacked the Ravens. I do not remember that at all, but he quarterbacked 12 of the games, started 12, and Eric Zaire started 4. 1999, I remember that year well. Or actually, not 99, the following year, but 1999, they had three different starting quarterbacks. They started out with Scott Mitchell, brought him from Detroit, I believe, and then he started 2 games and did terrible. And then they started Stoney Case for 4, and then Tony Banks that came for the Rams. He started the last 10. That was an awful year. 2000, Tony Banks started 8 games, and Trent Dilfer started 8 games. That was the year the Ravens won the Super Bowl. In the playoffs, Trent Dilfer was 4-0. 2001, the Ravens acquired Elvis Grbac. He started 14 games. Randall Cunningham started 2. Elvis Grbac was 1-1 in the playoffs. 2002, Jeff Blake was a starter. He started 10 games. And Jeff Blake from the New York Jets and Cincinnati Bengals, and Chris Redman started 6 of them. 2003, Kyle Bowler started 9. Anthony Wright started 7. The playoffs, Anthony Wright was 0-1. I don't remember Kyle Bowler being their quarterback very well at all. 2004, Kyle Bowler played all 16 of the games. Started all 16 of them. 2005, Kyle Bowler started 9. Anthony Wright started 7. 2006, Steve McNair started all 16 of their games. They acquired him from Tennessee Titans, and they were 0-1 in the playoffs. 2007, Kyle Bowler started 8. Steve McNair started 6, and Troy Smith started 2. 2008 was when they drafted Joe Flacco. He started all 16 of the games. He's 2-1 in the playoffs that year. 2009, all 16 games, 1-1 in the playoffs. 2010, all 16 games, 1-1 in the playoffs. 2011, all 16 games, 1-1 in the playoffs. 2012, the second time they won the Super Bowl, Joe Flacco started all 16 of the games, and he was 4-0 in the playoffs. 2014, Joe Flacco started all 16 of the games. 2015, Joe Flacco started 10. Matt Schaub started 2. Jimmy Clausen started 2, and Ryan Mallett started 2. So I guess he was injured that year. 2016, all 16 of the games. 2017, all 16 of the games. 2018, Joe Flacco started. He got injured, and that was a debut of Lamar Jackson, who was drafted out of Louisville. He started the last 7. Lamar Jackson was 0-1 in the playoffs. He lost to the Chargers, I remember, at home. 2019, Lamar Jackson started 15. RG3, Robert Griffin III, started 1. They're 0-1 in the playoffs. 2020, Lamar Jackson started 15. RG3 started 1. Lamar Jackson was 1-1 in the playoffs. 2021, Lamar Jackson started 12. Tyler Huntley started 4. And Josh Johnson started 1. 2022, Lamar Jackson started 12. Tyler Huntley started 4. And Anthony Brown started 1. Tyler Huntley was 0-1 in the playoffs. 2023, Lamar Jackson, 16, started 16. Tyler Huntley started one game. Lamar Jackson was 1-1 in the playoffs, and in 2024, Lamar Jackson has started all 13 of the games this year so far, and that was what I was able to find out on the list of the starting quarterbacks for the Ravens. You had that period between, was it 1997 all the way to 2007, where you had different quarterbacks starting, playing for that team, and kind of interesting to get a list of who all those quarterbacks were, because some of them I don't even remember Jim Harbaugh even starting for the Ravens, and I barely remember Kyle Bowler. And that's what I was able to find out on that. Like I've said before, I'm looking for ideas on shows to do in the future, shows about preserving history, especially obscure aspects of history. With that being said, like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.